here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We welcome people from every corner, every continent, every country, every background, every colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level. None of it matters. We are a non-separatist organisation. That means we don't pigeonhole people for superficial differences. We just see everybody as a member of the human race, equal in every way, but unique in every way. Each member, therefore, has something unique to bring to our community and is of equal value to every other member. There is no cost to become a citizen of We Share Abundance, and everything we have internally can be reached without putting your hand in your pocket. That doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of members who prefer to move a little bit faster by throwing a few dollars in here and there, but it's not an obligation and never is and never will be. Okay, we are, or we should be, streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment because that is where we see most of the comments and we can get the names of the people commenting. But we have Lewis in here from Portugal, top of the comments list, viewing in YouTube. So the people that view in YouTube have a little bit of an advantage over people viewing in Facebook because they can put comments in before the Facebook video goes live. Okay, let me get over to Facebook. Here we go. And when I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, I'll be looking for the 11th of April. And so far, so good. I'm going to make sure my speakers are turned off. And hello, what's happened here? Okay, I've got it sorted now. We've got Deborah Nichols, top of the comments in Facebook from Southern Alabama, USA. How's your weather, Deborah? And we've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK. Deborah says, I beat Lewis in today. Well, you didn't actually. He appeared top of the comments. But he has an unfair advantage over you. We've got Kingsley letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Kingsley. Andrew from New Zealand. Good morning, Andrew. It will be Wednesday morning there in New Zealand. You can see I've got quite a lot of sunshine coming in here, so I've got this curtain drawn. It's been a wet, windy day here in Cornwall, but now the sun is out. It looks beautiful, actually, but it's still very windy. Okay, we'll be getting started in just a moment with a short prayer. The prayer is to help you find true happiness in life. That's what we all seek. The underlying motive for everything we do is happiness. Everything that we think we want is to bring us happiness. That is our goal. That is what we always seek in everything that we do. And you can't buy happiness. Doesn't matter how much money you've got, it won't necessarily make you happy. Money is bad, doesn't mean money is good. Money is just a tool. It's how you use it that can perhaps bring you the happiness you seek. And it will be from buying the new house or the car or the plane or whatever. Those will bring you momentary pleasure, but true happiness will only be found through being of loving service to others. And the more service and the greater the value of that service that you offer to the more people, then the greater your happiness will be. And as a byproduct, everything that you want in need in life will just flow to you automatically. So that's what our little short prayer is about. It's about helping us get on that path. We then have also a very short affirmation, which helps us keep that non-separatist ideology. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, black or white, or whatever else. You are a human being, and we treat you with equal love and respect. You are created in God's image, and everybody deep down inside is just pure love. It embarrasses some people. They don't like the idea. They want to be hard. They want to be tough. They want to be whatever. And some people don't express that love very well, but it's there. Okay, so we also have Buzina in from the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, and Norman from Doncaster, UK, Richard from Devon, in the UK, not far from me here in Cornwall. It may not be as windy where Richard is. He's not quite as close to the coast, but I think there'll still be a fair bit of wind there. But it has been really windy here today. Okay, let's get started now with that short prayer, and then we can get on with what we're here for, the updates, like the latest news, and we can then go about our business for the rest of the day. Okay, so here's that little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. We ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it will fill each member's heart with unconditional love. That through that love, each member finds that joy of service. Through service, attracts into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. Okay, and the little affirmation goes, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may the kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right. I don't know whether you saw the image for our scheduled broadcast, which I didn't get out until pretty late anyway. But it was somebody that had fallen asleep on the sofa and his phone was down, and that was pretty much like me today. Yesterday, I told you I had some work to do that I thought would take me, I said maybe 4 or 5 hours. It actually took me about 7 hours. But I hate to think what it would have taken me had I gone through my routines first and then tried to do that, because when I first get up, I work really, really well, and it slows down gradually over the course of the day. So if I'd have done my routines, which take me probably usually about 5 or 6 hours, and then tried to get into that, I don't think I'd have got it done. But what I did was I got up a couple of hours earlier than normal, and we had that task completed by around about 8 o'clock this morning, and so it was a great feeling to have it done and get it sorted, get all those incongruencies sorted out, and back to Cape. And the tool is now in their court. That is for the Turkey Cash Cow marketing campaign. They're going to be handling the Facebook ads side. It's something I've done in the past. I've never been really good at it. I've only ever had one campaign that really did well, and I've had a lot of campaigns that bombed, and I've lost several Facebook accounts through my Facebook advertising. It's very easy to get on the wrong side of Facebook, and they just shut your advertising account down, and that's it. You can't do anything. You've got to open a new Facebook account to then create another account again. It is, or it can be, a very, very effective mode of advertising. Targeting can be very, very precise, and the more you can target your audience for your advertising, the better the results are that you're going to get. And it is something that Caleb and his team ROI Tips specialize in, is Facebook advertising. So to have them doing the advertising for us it is a godsend. Obviously, there are costs involved, but we built them into the new pricing structure, and we've had to put some cash in up front, but hopefully it's all going to pay off in a big way in the very near future now. So it was important that I got that done today. By the time I got that done and then got through my routines, and then had a bite to eat for lunch, I thought, well, I'm feeling a bit tired. I'll just have half an hour in the chair. And I got into a comfortable chair, and several hours later, a couple of hours later anyway, I realized it was 6 o'clock, and so I thought I'd better get cracking again. Okay, so that's what I've been up to today, and I feel good about what we've achieved today. Evian is still working on the additional advertising for the Poverty Crusher plan. That will help you sell Poverty Crusher ad packs for only $5 anyway, you know. $5 for effective advertising. It's a steal. And on top of that, there's an amazing compensation plan. It is without doubt the best $5 compensation plan that is available online, at least without doubt to my knowledge. And I've seen most of them. I get pitched on hundreds, if not thousands, of opportunities every day. It happens when you've been online for over 20 years. You know, everybody says, "Oh, see if we can get this guy to join us," and most of them are things that are not around for 3 months. So we have something really solid and a very, very powerful plan in the Poverty Crusher. I didn't pay any commissions out on Poverty Crusher today. There were no commissions in today, but it is something where people are earning commissions on a daily basis. But we've not had any requests put in. You can request from Poverty Crusher when you have $10. It said at 10. I originally said it at $5, but we are paying out now through Binance, which we find more convenient and more stable. And they won't pay anything under $10, so we had to reset it for $10. Right, Richard says it is blowy and a bit damp. Yeah, it was. Well, it's very damp here, but more than damp. And it is still windy, but the sun is out. It is quite nice now. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how long that'll take. We have a meeting, Debbie and I, tomorrow with one of the teams from that we are possibly going to place a contract with for the Fun Miracles site. That is hopefully going to bring us closer to getting the deal sorted out and get that site operating. We do need confirmation on a few things. They come back with an email saying that they got everything sorted. So we'll see how we get on with that meeting tomorrow, and then Deviani and I will be discussing it, the ins and outs of it. and we will take it from there. I'll also hopefully find out when I get into time with Devyani. I've not spent any time with her at all today. Usually, we usually are interacting throughout the day, but today I've just not been in communication with her until she signed off. And so tomorrow perhaps I'll remember to find out if she's got a timeline for the extra advertising that we're putting in. It's only the first stage, but the first stage will be a big help. We'll be moving on into additional stages of the advertising once the first one is out of the way. It's exciting. The Fun Miracle site is exciting. The Turnkey Cash Cow plan is exciting. The passive income programs that we have going are all exciting. Although we've got people that are not following up, not following through, not understanding everything that's going on. And it causes time to go through things which really we shouldn't need to go through. And that is both in emails and messages on Skype and in Telegram and all sorts of things that come in. And it can be very time consuming answering the questions that come in, which really shouldn't need to be asked. For example, we get a lot of people that have joined the Vortic 10K group. Quite a lot of them with just $10. And the we lost the picture for a second there. Okay, but they keep persisting in saying, when will I be able to draw some money out? When they got involved, if they watch the video, they will see that it's like 34 weeks from start. I think the date is around about July the 4th or 5th, when you should get your initial stake back. You'll still be in the program, and there will be additional funds coming to you, but that is the first time it pays out. If people watched these broadcasts, a lot of the questions that get asked wouldn't be necessary. But it's the way of the world. The plan Vortic pays out as it should. Yes, every week they pay out. We had one person who it's saying his account was hacked even though he had 2FA on. I don't know how that could possibly have happened. Neither does he. Neither does Vortic. It's, as far as I know, as secure as it can be. Certainly, the account we have, we've had no problems with, and it operates exactly as it should. They have just released some of the plans for the future. I can give you a quick run through on that. If you're not in our Telegram group for these third-party plans, here we go. It says what to expect from the closest future. This is from Vortic United. This is not from an affiliate or anything. This is from the top. This is from Jensen Robley. What we expect in the closest future is 1, automated sales funnel for all members, a new website, a kick-off challenge starting in June to qualify for our huge event in autumn. Fiat payments. So that is interesting. Instead of having to get paid out in crypto, which I know a lot of people struggle with getting converted, um, they're looking to be paid out in probably dollars, I think, maybe different currencies. I don't know. And they're also increasing the support staff to make sure that they've got 24/7 coverage. The support I've always found has been pretty good anyway, but there has occasionally been delays for not a great deal of time, maybe an hour. Um, so they are looking to do something with that. Um, AAS, another program, is at the moment uh, suspended again, if you like. Um, and people panic all the time, even though the CEO tells you why they're doing it. It has been a problem for people if they put in incorrect information, wallet addresses, email addresses, this sort of thing, to get that changed with the system as it was, or as it was is perhaps correct, because they're trying to put that right so that you'll be able to change that information securely um, in the future. It's been like a 3-month process to get it changed if you put something wrong in, even if it was an error when you typed it in, whatever. So they're making these things to get things better. And we got people jumping up and down saying, "Oh, how am I going to pay my rent?" It's been a day without um, without their service, and it may be a couple more days. But how did they pay their rent before they got involved in AAS? Did they obey the golden rule? Did they never put in more than they could afford to lose? You don't want to be saying, "Okay, my rent's due at the end of the month. I'll put it in at the beginning of the month into AAS or any other program for that matter, and then when I get paid out at the end of the month, I'll have more than enough to pay my rent." And that you don't want to be doing that. Never put in more than you can afford to lose. You never know what's going to happen. And we have somebody in Emily Press Mayer, American friend. It's time for lunch, she says. Lunch, 7 hours. Where are you then? Arizona somewhere, perhaps? um, let us know what's on, Emily, but welcome. It's lovely to see you. I don't recognize your name from previous events, so thanks for being here. Another one, Double Up. It's run by one lady, and she has a life to live, and she's got 4 children, and it's Easter holidays. Plus, she is attending hospital because she's got painful knees that need to be attended to. And we got people there saying, she's run off with the money. What nonsense, Things are going well with all the programs that I've mentioned. And in fact, we have 8 programs that are pretty good and solid. Them anyway. The first one is there purely because it's the lowest cost we can find apart from the free. There's some that you get involved in free, but ultimately you're going to have to put in a little bit of cash to boost that to the point where you can get some decent income and withdrawals. But we have some very, very good programs. We've got the ones I've mentioned. We've got Beyond Infinity. We have Coin Market Bull doing extremely well. Coin Market Bull we started with, can't remember how long ago now, but it's not long, probably a month, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, I can't remember. We started that with $200, and we've got now almost $1,000 in there, I think. Let me see if I can pull that up now. Yeah, we're up to $946.77 in, when did we start? We started the 9th of March. Where are we now? 12th, 11th of April. So just over a month, we've turned $200 into $946. That is not all passive income. That includes some referral income, but the referral income we get isn't huge. You know, we're normally looking at between $3 and $5 a day, something like that. But it adds up and it compounds, and that's why I stress to you all the time: compound what you've got. If you can compound for 6 months, you'll start to see some decent results. You'll be impatient in the first 6 months because you want it now. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Compound it for 6 months and you'll start to see results. And then don't give up on it because you've seen the result. Compound it more for 9 months and then 12 months. If you compound it for 12 months, you'll be in a very strong position where you can then start withdrawing and still compounding, and withdrawing significant amounts and still compounding significant amounts, meaning that your income is going to grow. That is the way to operate. Okay, so so that is where we are. Those programs are doing well. Don't get impatient with them. Sit there, be patient, watch, wait, follow the procedures if there is one to follow. Like in Double Up, the procedures are simple. It's easy to get them wrong. I got them wrong when I started. What did that mean? It meant that I didn't get the payments as quickly as I should initially, and I didn't get the acknowledgement of the deposits as quickly as I should initially. Whose fault was it? Mine. I accept the responsibility for that. But when we then get things right, things start to happen as they should in the right time frames. Okay. So that pretty much covers it. I think we do have the numbers. Let me give you those. Yesterday I said there was no change in Multiply Visa actually as well, and it did go up $1 to $10,099.52. So that's a correction from yesterday. But today, in the last 24 hours, we have a net decrease in our registered members to 38,803. It's a net decrease of 1. Okay, it means that we've had one person more that we've taken out of the system because they've not logged in for 2 months. Then we have registration. It might have been 50 people we took out, only 49 registration, net decrease of 1. It might have been 100 that we took out, 99 registrations. I don't know the exact number, but it's a net decrease of 1. We have an increase of 3 in our active members. Active members, we're talking about people that log in on a daily basis usually. And that is an increase of 3 to 3,459. Multiply Visa, no change in the registered members or the number of members that have bought advertising, but the bonus pool went up again to $10,100.80. So that's another dollar increase, roughly. It's a little bit over $1 actually, but it's just pushed us up that dollar. We only work on the dollars, the full dollars. So that went up $1 again, and that is purely from logging in and claiming the revenue share that you get for logging in every day. So it's worth logging in It gives you a chance to see what's being advertised in the login ad. You can look at those, or you only see one. And you can look at the text ads and the banner ads in there, see what's going on in the world, and of course, get your um, revenue share. Okay, I don't see any questions in here. Let me get into Melon app and we'll have a look in there because we get questions there from YouTube and from um, Twitch. And I'm scrolling down and I can't see anything there. So that's it from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Until then, get out there and be of some service to other people. Help a few people, give them some soap coupons, explain to them how that can help them make money without putting a hand in their pocket. There are lots of people out there that could use just $10. Doesn't sound a lot to some people. If you live in the United States, $10 isn't a great deal of money. If you live in England, it's even less. The cost of living is more. If you live in Bermuda, we have in Bermuda, $10 won't even buy you an egg in Bermuda. It's one of the highest cost of living in the world. But there are some places where $10 can make a huge difference to people. So go out and help some people. Go that extra mile. Be of service to others, and you'll find that your life will be enhanced in so many ways. Until tomorrow, auf Wiedersehen, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. Be a Wisa warrior. See you later, alligator, yeah.